Wake up. Do you even know the difference between radio and streaming royalties? Well, I'm covering this topic and a whole lot more this and every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern live on Facebook. Dean Reynolds Media Live, baby. Come get your music questions answered. Yeah, welcome back to the show, guys. This is Dean Reynolds Media Live. Don't forget to like this video, give us the hearts, give us thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video, share it to all of your friends and share it to your Facebook timeline. How to fill out a split sheet, that's super important, and that's what we're gonna talk about tonight. If you're just joining us, we're live on Facebook. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna have a blast tonight. If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Just let us know what you think of the show. What topics do you think we should cover within the music space? We try to focus on music publishing because it's so much. It can never die. Your song is on the radio. You hear music on the television. That's music publishing. You hear music in the film. That's music publishing. Like, someone is getting paid. Every time you pick up a toothbrush and you brush your teeth and there's music playing, that's music publishing. When you open up a postcard, this doesn't have music in it, but I got this today from my coworker. The coloration wasn't good because of the green screen. See that? See that? All right, there you go. All right, so anytime you open up a greeting card and music plays, then that's music publishing. And so that's what we want to get into tonight. Shout out to Como. What's up, man? Thank you I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you for tuning in. And so let's get into it, man. How to fill out a split sheet. And it's very easy to to just get comfortable. It's very easy to get comfortable. And you have to make sure that all of your information is completely documented and properly documented. Because if you don't do that, then you're going to have a problem on your hands. You're definitely going to have a problem on your hands, and you have to work on that. So how do you fill out a split sheet? What does it look like? And let's see if we can pull this up right here. How to fill out a split sheet. Do you really even know how to do that stuff? Do you know what that is and how important that thing is? It's super important, man. All right, so basically this is what a split sheet looks like. Okay, so as you can see, wider split confirmation. Okay, as you can see, let me get that out the way. All right, so right here, let me just make sure that everything is going nice and smooth. All right, here we go. To whom it may concern, this is to confirm that the sole writers of the composition listed below the composition hereby agree between ourselves of the following writers and division. All right, so basically right here you'll put the date. You'll put the date right there. Let's say December. All right, let's do that. It's all messed up. All right, so the date would go right there. The year would go right here. Okay. All right. Then Down here will be the name of the composition. So let's say Love Sick. I'm not going to worry about what's happening with the document. So that's the name of the composition, Love Sick. Now this is the important part right here. Writers, publishers. So let's say there are 2 writers, okay? Let's say there are 2 writers. Let's see right here. So writer number 1 is myself, Dean. All right. Let's say writer number 2 is Glenn, and writer number 3 is Como. All right. So these are writers, and they also could be publishers, music publishers. All right. So there are 3 writers on this record that's called Lovesick. All right. Now we have to work out the split. Let's say we all collaborated on the verses, the hook. Let's say I wrote verse number 1, and I'm getting, let's say I wrote both verses, and I decided to get 50%. Let's say Glenn wrote the chorus, and we negotiated, and he wants 30%. Now let's say Como wrote the hook, and he agreed to take 20%. So that's basically that calculates to 100%, right? So this is the body right here. Let's see what this says. The writers hereby warrant, represent, and agree that there are no samples, replays, or other third-party copyrighted material individually and collectively, right? Samples contained in this composition. So if a sample should become the subject of a copyright claim in connection with the composition and the sampled writer or publishers, and to receive a copyright interest in and to the composition and the payment of the monies let me slow down on that word right there. And the word is attributable. Whew, Jesus. Of the composition. Then we agree that our own shares in the copyright and monies and composition shall not be reduced unless we are the individual party responsible for furnishing such samples. This agreement shall be governed by and construed under the laws of the state of, and it could be, let's say, New York, or whatever state, Georgia, California. All right. Then it goes on to say this letter can be signed in counterparts, and your signature below will indicate your agreement of the above. As you can see, down here is where you would write the name of the person. Let's say Dean. All right, let's say Glenn. All right. And let's say Como. All right, and then basically we'll agree and sign on the other side, and then we'll also put the date in. So it's simple, and I mean that's really basically what a split sheet is. I mean, that's what it is. It's a document where you basically write down all of the things that you want to do. Now there are some that are more complex, and you can add more things in there. I hope you didn't get confused, but basically you are writing down, you're documenting your studio session. Because I do have another split sheet that shows you where to put this the studio session, the name of the studio, the date of the recording. So you go in, you write the date down, and you'll put the producer, you'll put the writers, and then you'll have everyone sign. It's very important to get that done before the session is over. Even if you do it at the end of the session or before, some do it before, some do it after. You don't go home and then take care of that. You have the split sheet in the studio with you, because it's hard to now get people to agree to percentages and to sign off on stuff and get their signature, because now that they getting their mom or their brother involved. You know, I agreed to 20% at the studio. Do you think it's fair? Now it's getting complicated. So you always want to take care of that at the studio session, guys. It's very, very, very important. That's what you got to do. You can't just enjoy the moment and just think that everything is cool. You always need to make sure that your music rights, everything is protected. So filling out a split sheet is super important. I know mine was a little all over the place and with the text and everything, but you got the picture. And anytime you don't understand anything in the music industry, you get a lawyer. Like, I'm not speaking to you as a lawyer. I'm just letting you know, as a music publisher, the things that are important, the things that we ask for, the things that we look for. I mean, if you came to us and say, well, I did this studio session with a producer, it was 2 producers and 3 writers, and I'm asking you for the proof, you have no paperwork, man, that's a problem. That's a problem. So don't be afraid to get your questions answered, to get those things worked out. It's very, very, very important. Get to like, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you next week.